We now return to SimCity 3000. Okay, I know I said I was going to do this, but first there's something else I want to handle. It is getting rid of the old water tower. It's got a bit of life left in it. It is aging, so it's not producing as much water, but apparently people don't like it. Okay. Well, we're probably going to have to put in a new pump as well then. Oof, damn. That one's really bad. So let's get rid of that one. I really hope that was the right one. We'll deal with the other ones later. People apparently don't like being next to water towers. It's got like a -10 in residential land value versus like in commercial it only has 2. So it's bad to be here, unfortunately. So we're gonna get rid of it. And now that we've got a spot there though, go ahead and turn that into a large park, because this is actually the highest land value in the city so far. And so hopefully this will make it even more so. I also want to add a bus stop here, as I had said I was going to once upon a time. And while we're here, why don't we go ahead and spruce this place up. How did that one die? I mean, there are a few spots for parks right here. We could really jazz it up a bit, but I don't think we need to do much more beyond this. Okay, and then apparently the way you can tell if you're not cleaning enough water is if you're using as much as your capacity. It's kind of like the recycle or the incinerator. Well, recycling too, I suppose. But you know, once you're maxed out, you're up against it. So we need to put in another one. Fuck, that's so expensive. But hopefully this will start making the pumps citywide work better too. I guess low water pollution is not, in fact, the norm. You really do want none. So we'll have to see with the 2 of these. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and let that run for a minute. Okay. Now the water should be cleaning. Hopefully that will go away. And, yeah. Let me just take a peek real quick. Ooh, look at that. Right there's bad for some reason. Possibly school? I don't know. But hopefully that'll leap over. I mean, that is causing a lot of blue there. Whatever. It's time to duel and go here first. So, okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to have to jank that out just a little bit because I want to surround this with water. This will be a water pumping area, which means that we need water pumps there, which means I was going to run a road this way. If I put the highway here, that is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a bit of a distance. I guess that doesn't matter. That's okay. We can do that. I was thinking with the spacing that I've got going on over here, but no, that'll be fine. So bearing in mind that that is where that is going to be, I will just put a place marker there. We're going to make a bigger farm. I don't think that can actually be there. I think it has to be one-sided for the farm to develop. Now, I mean, I would kind of like to go back to having an orchard out here, but I think we'll just give that a pass. Okay. So, we probably don't want it, like, right up against it. Oh, okay, well, so that will be right there. We'll bring it in one anyway. Light industrial. Be right there. Why does that look so wrong? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully that'll jump the power. Whilst we're out here, let's go ahead and do the do. Well, yeah. We'll go that way with it. Sure. Oh, what am I doing? That's where the road's going to be anyhow. Nah, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Because I like this one and how it looks, where it's just a very big, long, open thing, and that allowed me to really mix up how the fields flow, as opposed to just doing like a square of 4x4. I mean, this is kind of what I did in the SimCity 4 Let's Play. I would do it like that, and it just didn't look as good. So let's not do that this time around. Really? Okay. Fine. Okay, so this one is going to cut a little bit of space for where the pumps can be, but it's good enough. So for now we'll do that, and then we'll probably just something like that. Should we just do it now? Fine. Let's go ahead and pull that back. Serves no purpose. Yeah, right. The whole thing. I don't like doing that a lot, just because we should keep some elevation variety in here, but it's fine. Okay. So let's say we do like a big old long one, and we'll have like an orchard here, and then a big long one here. Sure. 640. 640. Dummy. Dummy. It's not gonna develop that way if you do it like that. I suppose on this one we'd be fine to leave it. Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure. I guess it will develop since this one developed. I didn't realize I made that one shorter. Okay. Well, be that as it may, that'll work. And then, yeah, we just won't touch the thing here, and then it'll work. Okay. I'm gonna let these ones go for just a minute. That's not at all what I need you to be doing. Ooh, what are you doing? Come on. Well, that one worked, except for this. What the f... No. What? Hmm? Huh? There, finally. I don't know how to explain what that's doing. That's annoying. That's okay. I guess I will dezone you, and then I'll manually put in some fields or something like that. Okay. Well, while I've got your attention, let's go ahead and just do the whole thing, because I really hate having to do this. all in one go. Okay, but see, like, so what I wanted here was actual farm buildings to develop, and then we would... Yeah, so we're gonna need to get rid of you for a minute. Just a ditch. Nope. Why you gotta be so difficult? We haven't done water yet, so... Please tell me you're behaving at least. That one's good to go. Not you. You are being very bad. Maybe we'll just get rid of the whole thing here. Criminy! Guess I got too much damn demand in here. We need to alleviate the demand somewhere else. Okay. You got it. You're gonna be difficult. We will come back to you. Okay, now let me solidify these so they don't disappear on me. Don't know how that... and then we'll go down here and we'll start making some more industry to get rid of the huge demand. Why is it doing that? There's no water out here. Land value should be abysmal. I don't know. Alright. Pain and misery is done. Ready to go. Okay, well. First of all, we should probably finish up the rail. Just so I have a place to put that. Whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and... Wait a minute, that's already dirty, right? Well, I mean, obviously, it's all dirty. What I mean is, it's already medium. I'm going to continue operating under this idea that we need it to be medium in order for it to start developing the good industries, at least the industries that I want, the tech industries that I want. Right, I guess we'll just do it here. And make sure we've got the water. We do. That pipe is unnecessary, but we'll leave it. Okay. How we doing for... Whoops. Wrong one. 1%. Almost done there. You know what? While we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Police. Fire, rather. We'll get this connected up. And, yeah, depending. We could probably get rid of that, actually. Depending on how this goes, got one last little area right here. And away we go. Now, I mean, I have no idea what pollution is doing, how it's affecting what develops. A factory. Ooh. Construction tools plant. Alright, we're getting manufacturing deals. Stack of crates. Well, it's not high tech. But it's not immediately dirty polluting, it's actually manufacturing stuff. Food supply warehouse. Yeah. That's actually great. Oh, and it just disappeared. Okay, cool. In place of a car factory that decided it was going to park there instead. Okay. Smogomatic. Okay, well, so much for the idea that it's all non-polluting. Are we not gonna get to that, or what? Now you don't want to develop? Alright, well, we'll come back to you. There's still demand. I wanna use some of that demand before it completely disappears to finish this project here. And hopefully it will cooperate this time. You son of a... Oh, come on. What is going on here? You son of a... Why? Your neighbors worked out just fine. There is something going on here. We're not watered. We are powered, correct? Are there just too many roads in the vicinity, maybe? I'm gonna get rid of you real quick. Almost got rid of the farm there by accident. That's not good. We'll go like this too. Maybe it's because it's now being surrounded. I bet you that's the problem. I bet you I borked this because now it's surrounded by stuff and it needs to not be. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to develop now. Alright. Oh. Piss. I wasn't intending to keep this one anyway. This was going to be my orchard. Alright. Well, let me go back and dehistoricize all of this. Delete that, and maybe we'll be able to push. I don't know. Maybe I should do like a smaller one. Maybe if I make it smaller first. Or is it just because now it's actually... Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe this whole... Well, we don't have to do that. We can just... Maybe I forgot and I actually shrank it myself. Let's see what happens here. It does have to be 8 by 8. I thought so. I just didn't know how this one developed. So it was because of that the whole time. Okay. Well, I'll just go in, delete those, and then do what I did to that. Historicize it, and now we've absolutely killed all demand. We should be good. Need to put back in stuff. Okay, whatever. Alright, gonna give myself carpal tunnel here. Now that we've got that taken care of, I think we can finally do... Oh. Do this watering. We'll finally be free of the messages. What do we want to do? Pull this back? Oh, it doesn't matter. There's not going to be a farm on that side. Okay. go. It's kind of what I was afraid of. There's not enough water in the system. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Frequent blackouts. Oh no, monkey. Sims need power. Still think you're lying to me, but whatever. Alright, well, we got some money. Let's go ahead and blow it. First solar power plant. Go down. I guess we're going to put it right over here. Get the whole thing started going this way. As I had wanted to do so long ago. But we'll make a big old connection. And, just put one right here. I don't really want to interfere too much with airspace. But it's got me thinking. Let's see. 3, 4. Well, if the other power sources don't need connection to road, then neither should the solar panels, right? So why don't we start up here? And oh yes, this did tick over. It took me to close the game and then come back in, and it finally showed up. I mean, it's not efficient in terms of cost of power right now. It would be better actually to spend the 10 grand or the 15 grand building a wind farm that would give me twice the power. But I'm lazy, so let's just go ahead and put it down. Again, probably also not a great place to have solar farms next to airspace just because of the heat and what that does to like air currents and stuff. I can only imagine like flying over this. You've got the sunlight reflecting off of, I mean, they should only be hitting the tower and they shouldn't be reflecting anywhere else. But you know what I mean. It's just bad news for pilots. Ooh, and we have cratered now our demands. Not good. But are we all happy now? Experts call power supply adequate. Good, good. And the water? What happened here? Just maxed out. Okay. Well, it's time to look at the aging ones then. I mean, that is aging, but it's still got a decent amount. I mean, they're cheap, so maybe I should just get rid of them when they're aging. Let's just go... Nope, pumping station. For now, that ought to be good. I am curious, though. Let's let this tick over. 1500. Okay. But it's still maxed out. Alright. Did we not have an ordinance about water conservation? We did indeed. It's time for that. We're gonna... Power conservation protested. Shut up. Garbage deal. Wait. Public smoking ban. There's been some heavy breathing over the public smoking ban ordinance, but the Grey Llamas want to set the matter straight. Modern life has many foul ways to put a citizen down, but to think that there's a poison in the very air we breathe is a disgrace. Okay. Not just a nuisance, it lowers health levels. Yeah. So, if we enact that, that will help with longevity, which is one of my goals. Did that not make it into the thing? But... Public smoking ban, there it is. Yeah, 38, holy crap. Why are we... What are we... The city must pay money each month to equip merchants with plastic water buckets, patrons, there's passerbys in the neighborhood to dump water on anyone caught smoking. The overall result is increased health, which is what we want. Where are we at money-wise? Okay. Damn, that must be the medium that is sucking up all that water. Well, and then the farm. We did just put a bunch of water users into the system here, didn't we? Which is why I should decouple that. I should run the farms off of this little thing until we have a sufficient amount. Yeah, that is actually probably what I should have done from the beginning. Okay, in that case, let's come in here. Let's think about doing that in a few places. Let's go ahead and turn off pipes in the area. We'll let this run. So now I can get a better feel for what they actually require. Because now these guys are way oversupplied. I mean, it's costing me money the whole way. Oh, shoot. But I slowed that down. Cough up the vote, yes, on public smoking ban. Okay, I thought I did this. Enact the ordinance, thank you. It'll be hella expensive. Man, see, this is why we don't water these. Because, like, that's ridiculous. Maybe I should just deal with this. I mean, it makes absolute sense that, you know, the farms would take an incredible amount of water. Now it's got me thinking, though. Is there a way I could put down maybe a desalinization plant? And, I would have to use a special water treatment plant for industry. Like if I could put down a desalinization plant and then loop it around so it runs all the way to the farms on its own, or at the very least just disconnect this so that industry is in its own loop. We still have the whole water treatment issue, and it's going to have to be a separate system, which is fine. It could be that. It could do. But yeah, God, it's so much money. I think we'll just leave it. I really wanted to get rid of that so that we could free up the ticker, because I think that's giving me some grief. But I didn't realize this was going to take that much freaking water. Staring at football-shaped bladders. Good for concentration. Okay. Yeah, that might have to be a solution sometime down the road. Because that's an issue. Oh, and we're full up again. We need another treatment plant. That's not great. Water conservation ordinance under attack by the industry group. Go away. Castillo. No garbage. Those are my other neighbors, I guess, huh? They are. And look how pathetic our population is compared to the neighbors. Okay, well, I guess that is now going on the back burner. But it would make sense, just given how water-thirsty the industry is. I think maybe that would be the better solution. Put down one of these plants. How much does it cost? It's only 1,500. I have no idea what it costs per month, but it would definitely do more than pumps. The only unfortunate thing is I was counting on using this as a secondary supply for the city. I mean, we've got to consider that, you know, the water here, I mean, I can always make surface water. I can always pull from the river. But like, we're using that much to pump water for this much population. Those amount of pumps will probably last me till maybe like here for expansion. But then what am I going to do across the river? I kind of wanted to use this as an area, like a recreational area, a place for development. Anyway, we got population to put back into the city here. Now, lowering taxes, tourist promotion, industrial waste. Okay, well, we gotta build some demand here. Mysterious loud rumbling noises and found to be rather. I don't know about that. Let's build another neighborhood here. Okay, I was really hoping you were gonna not do that. One of the 5. One of the 5. I kind of don't like the diamond. It's a little... Oh, it works. And actually that can go to right there. Road continuing on there. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll keep the diamonds and triangles over on this side, whatever. Get rid of Zumayu. Where are we at? Playground time. A little blind there for a minute, looking at that. Gonna be an issue. Okay. Not too many this time. Just a few. And what else here? Okay, wow. This keeps changing. Because I'm pretty sure that was developed. Can't build anything there. I don't think trees will go there. No, it's because it's curved. So, I was thinking maybe adding a little bit of commercial in these areas here. I don't think that'll be necessary here. In fact, I think I'm going to put a park here. We need to do more than just... large park. We need to do more than just have the little parks in between here. We need some bigger moments of land value here. So do that and that. I think this would be far enough away we could probably afford a bus stop. Where is traffic right now over here? Yeah, okay, well actually it would be fine to put it over here. So like a bus stop right there would be just fine. Maybe we could do park. And how's this bus station doing? 477? Pretty good. In fact, if anything, it's helped. It's helped revitalize that part. Public transit is Still okay. It's gone down a lot there, but yeah, I don't know about this. Bus stations aren't going to help out there. We could try running. Well, let's see. I'm probably going to run something like that, so maybe we can get a bus or a train over here somewhere. Something? I don't know. A lot of this is subject to change anyway, and is going to change once we get things like the highway in there and all that. Why don't we also do a little bit of something over here? Like some of this would be good for a corner grocer or something. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I want to put it over here. I was thinking maybe like a strip of commercial there before putting down another block over here. So why don't we just grab like that, just to sit there on the corner. I will do a little commercial corner there. Alright, time to return to this side of town. I think we can... Oh yeah, I didn't do anything with that, did I? I think we can continue our developments over here. In fact, why don't we just keep developing up on the hill? Well, because I wanted to get closer to downtown. Alright, alright. There was a purpose to this. This is where we wanted to cross. Boy, that is a mess, is it not? Now I don't know if I dare remove that. So, let's see. If I was gonna shoot off here for a train station, I mean, here would make sense. But now that I've killed that crossing, they're gonna have a harder time getting there. It's alright though. Let's do it. Where are we at? 16,000? Oh man, every time. How do I kill my bank account so often? Let's pull it out just a little bit. Oh well, I guess it wouldn't matter, would it? Because of intersection. It's fine. And I'll put a little parking lot in there. So yeah, we'll come back into here. Oops. Now wait a minute. 5? 10? Okay. Optical illusion, I guess. Medium. Residential. What are we looking for? A pond this time? Make sure we're all hooked up. What are we at for water on this side too? Oh, much better. Yeah, we're totally fine. Okay. Left out of the rain. Again. That's actually really annoying. It really annoys me that it didn't work out. I didn't realize how much of an effect it would actually have. Oh, yeah, speaking of traffic. I looked at this before and I wanted to fix something over here too. I think we could do a bus stop there and maybe a bus stop over in this corner. One there. And how about one right here? And we'll do things like a small park. No, we won't. Middle age a hoax, declares study. Turns out to be bad posture, after all. Okay. Solar City build bus stop. Number 10. Really? Is that actually? That would actually be funny if it kept track. Deal with Soderbergh? No. That would be really interesting if it kept track of my bus stops. Why don't we also fill in some areas around here, too? I think the sports park is relatively cheap. Adoring Sims declared July 1st Kiss the Mayor Day. Hooray, hooray. Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, see, when the ticker's clogged with, like, oh no, oh shit. Everyone, what was I saying? When the ticker is clogged, right, it backs things up. And so, like, this was back in July, but we were well beyond. Okay, brownouts plague the city again. Build more plants. So it's Solar City's future. Right. God, that annoys the fuck out of me. Why? There is no way. We have so much power still in the tank here. Like, so much. I mean, this one is capped out almost and is almost dead. Fuck. Oh, and we're climbing again. Okay. Well, we've probably run our course on that one. Probably need another recycling center for sure. Damn. That upsets me so much. Because either it's like a disconnect where, because of clock speed and all, you know, the simulation is not able to keep up with the truth. Like, it's running back in the background and it's just not able to do what it needs to be doing. And so, like, it's rounding somewhere in all that, or I don't know how to explain why we're not getting the power that we need. It's here. It's absolutely in the system. If you look at what is not being collected, I mean, there's 900 megawatts right there. We've got a whole nother power plant worth just floating in the system, and the game continually thinks that I don't have it. Either that, or it is because I, again, keep pausing and restarting, and so, like, things are processing at a speed, but they're not, you know, like, because it's very frequent that the guy is like, oh, God, you know, we need water, or we need power, and then it comes in and says, oh, actually, no, power supplies are all just fine. So I just, it's really, really irritating. But it is 1994. We are approaching 2000, which I think is going to start unlocking a lot more things for me. But yes, we need to start pushing this. I need to push closer and closer so I can begin my city center thing, even though commercial demand is absolutely gone. We'll start filling in the hills with residents, and then I'm going to have to start thinking about where I'm going to be placing the industry on this side of town. I was really hoping at this point we would have higher tech industries. That's not what I'm after. Education. We're almost there. I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe more taxation on the dirty stuff. Maybe I do need to push all those industrial things in there, in the ordinances. Notice, though, that the recycling did finally tick up. And so we, again, are not at full capacity, because I need at least one more at this point. One more recycling center. to get full 45 coverage, which I guess we could do now, but the incinerator is not keeping up. I think it's about to age here, isn't it? I mean, I don't know that has a huge impact, but a few more years, hopefully, we'll have access to the waste energy incinerator, but I keep going through so much money here. We're getting a lot now out of all this, so that's great. I guess it's just letting the game run for a bit, and then instead of pausing like I do all the time, just let it run on Turtle, so it's at least still going, and maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help iron things out, I don't know. We're still good there. Yeah, we need some stuff, but I don't know. What I should do is just let it run for a while, because we don't seem to be having any major issues, and then build up a nice bank, and then we can go buy stuff and do a little bit more rapid development. Maybe that's the approach I need to take. This is not a solution, unfortunately. The wind farm is going to have to come first, then we'll supply it with expensive solar panels everywhere. That's got to be it. Is this even worth my while right now? I mean, yeah, I guess. Still bringing in the trains over here. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, wow, that was a dumb idea, turning this thing on. But now it doesn't seem to be as bad. At least I'm not seeing the ticker just absolutely flooded with warnings about it all the time. I will have to figure out a solution eventually. I, again, think it's going to have to be the desalinization plant. We're going to have to decouple industry and then run a connection over the hill there so we can power the farms with it. Anyway. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. I really think I just need to slam this out, get it started so we can have a city center develop, maybe get more commercial development out of it. We might have hit a cap again. Maybe I need a new airport somewhere. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really had a city this complex. I mean, normally I ignore all the ordinances and stuff, and I just keep running and running and running until I get it filled up, and I don't know. Anyway, I will end this one here. I'll see you next time.